Hey, long time no see. I wanted to upload an English version of my video over on Zapster about the history of Senjo and how it relates to women's wrestling as a whole. Unfortunately, the person that offered themselves to do the voiceover has gone through a lot in recent times and they weren't able to do it. I'm still immensely thankful for the offer alone, but at any rate, I would like to redirect you all to the original upload on the main channel. I worked so hard on this video for almost a year and it constitutes more than just a documentary. Yes, it's in Spanish, but it has English subtitles, and if you're already a Joshi fan, I reckon you are already used to reading subtitles, come on. So now, what's next? When I started this project about 2 years ago, I wanted to challenge myself to get into other promotions and make videos about them. Reality hit hard. I discovered that I just can't force myself into making videos if I don't have the right amount of inspiration and knowledge. I need a purpose for each one of them. That sounds idealist, but it's just the way I do this. It's partly the reason why there are very few videos here. When I see people like Meerkat or Kim Justice, I'm actually impressed that they're able to create at such frequency, and it's admirable. Other reasons for my lack of activity include my creative process around each video and my skills. I don't have a particular talent for this. I tried doing film school and eventually dropped out, realizing that I couldn't ever dedicate myself to this professionally. I like doing videos because, ironically, my best method of communicating is visually. Writing articles or doing podcasts just doesn't fill me as much, and I tried. I feel limited without visual aid. But damn, do I hate editing. It's tedious, frustrating and consuming, but it's the only way I can really show my vision. And that takes a long time because I want to make sure that my videos are good and that I can communicate my ideas properly. And because I'm spending a long time making videos, I can't focus on becoming more acquainted with the other companies. I can watch the odd show here and there, but I don't have the mental bandwidth to do what I originally set out to do. I haven't even been able to do everything I wanted to do stardom-wise. Utami is my favorite wrestler and I couldn't make a video about her, even when I already have the main thesis on my mind. My life is pretty humble, and so is my family. I don't have any major studies completed and we don't have the most comfortable lifestyle. In other words, I need to step aside from these projects and find a contribution I can give to society so that I don't starve and help my family in the process. I also feel like if I'm covering Japanese wrestling, I should learn Japanese and be actually comfortable with it. That's no easy task. And I'm a slow learner, so that's sure to take a few years as well. I can always interpret and find translations, but I can't depend on grabbing whatever fan translators do in their free time for my videos, and if I just delve into headcanon territory with little to no sources, it'll be a disservice to the wrestlers who are telling a story and you as the audience who want to know that story. I feel like I shouldn't come back to this channel until I accomplish that too. But in actuality, we don't know what could happen tomorrow. To me, to this platform, to the internet, to professional wrestling. So I'm calling it an indefinite hiatus because this could very well be it for this project. And there are many things that I wanted to do, especially with Moshi-chan, but it'll have to be left up in the air for now. I'm happy with what I got to do, and I genuinely think my Julia video is the best thing I've ever done on the internet, so I can't complain. I want to say that I'm eternally grateful for all your support. This channel is the completion of everything I learned about making videos. It filled me creatively, and the fact that so many people watch them despite barely uploading makes me think I did pretty well. Joshi for All also gave me the platform to achieve quite a few things on a personal level, and I want to thank you all for that. I will never forget what you've done for me. I also want to thank my partner Bambisoft again. Without her artwork, this whole thing wouldn't be what it is now. And my desire for you is to support her as much as you can. She's an animation student in the middle of her career and it would be of great help if you commissioned her. Her rates are very affordable for the quality of her work and she will do almost anything you want. At the very least, please give her a follow. With that, it's time to say goodbye. Please watch the AJW video as well as my Q&A video on the same channel. There's a lot more I said there. I'm Sapster, thank you very much, and hopefully until next time.